Gotta fix the lasers.
I'm a firing my laser.
Hello, welcome to the Thursday update stream.
Here we are. We're here for the update.
We're a little bit later today than we have been previously. James, is that you? Is that the mold? Did it not work? Oh. What do you need? Do you need something? Okay, bye.
He's gone now.
I gave him a mold. I was wondering if it worked.
Probably.
We are in the thick of it. But what is it? That's the question. Let's talk. Is it Hametsu?
Kind
of. So all of Hametsu is wrapping up. We're aiming to have it wrapped up next week.
Hopefully.
Everything on our end of production, so resin, MDF, all of that jazz. Still on our track for, let's see, the most recent date was end of October, Hametsu, book delivery.
Yep.
We'll get to mobile arms. We'll get there. Don't you worry about it, Wizard. Gotta take care of people who've given us money first.
That's right.
So end of October for book delivery. Gonna wrap everything up with Hametsu. With the end of October delivery, we aren't going to do any like partial shipments or fulfillment. Now we are right at that cusp, so any further delays, we will be talking about those options with you guys.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
at this point, we're just calling it normal fulfillment of the product, and should still be delivering Hametsu within 10 months of the backroom, which is probably on the longer end that we'd ever want a project to be, but still pretty good. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Book end of October, aiming to have all of the MDF and resin casting done by the end of next week. We did pause it for a little bit. Those of you who are waiting on Demonship to be made, which I guess we can switch over to Demonship update.
Yeah, this one's...
we ran a bunch of Demonship, and then it all sold out.
Yeah, it's gone. Well, we ran 60 for the stuff that was back ordered. There's still some back ordered, but those 60 that we cut all had a production error.
Oh, the MDF.
Yeah, the MDF. So if you guys got MDF Demonship terrain and it was wrong, that's my fault completely. I trashed the file. I was working on some new stuff from Alev, and instead of copying things over, I drug it off the sheet, and so it got cut without those parts.
This guy did it.
100%. This one's on me.
He did it.
But all of those parts have been cut and sent out to everybody.
We're withholding his paychecks for the entire month of August.
I was getting paid? Yeah. No, it's all good. We've squared it. You guys should have those parts in your grubby little fingers or soon.
Yeah.
So they are on their way to you guys.
And we're sorry that your fingers have to stay grubby for a prolonged period.
Yeah. Now. Unfortunately.
But we're going to get some more Demonship in.
Yeah.
It is selling real fast, as people see, and we are continually pumping out batches while also keeping up our Hametsu. And now, even, our Don't Look Back fulfillment.
Yeah.
So with Hametsu kind of getting tidied up, the way that our spin casting works is we're usually juggling 5 to 7 molds at a time. And based on how those products are molded, that could be 5 to 7 products, that could be 15 products. The point is, as we're trailing off on the Hametsu production, I think we only have 3 or 4 things spinning now.
It's mostly just boss stuff now that we're finishing up. They're so big that it just takes more spins.
Which means that we are molding, and we have molded a couple of DLBs ourselves.
We've actually started spinning some of that stuff.
Started spinning.
Yeah, so some of the DLB stuff is actively being spun as we speak.
Because our boy Nick is also making molds.
Yeah.
So those are working in and getting spun up. The resin is the big kind of bottleneck for Don't Look Back right now, as far as our production end goes, which is why we're trying to get ahead of it as soon as we can.
Right.
But as far as that goes, we're wrapping up Hametsu, moving into Don't Look Back. The book, the hard copy of it, did ship either last night or this morning, depending on where in the world you are, and should arrive to us early next week. So we'll have the hard copy proof of the Don't Look Back rulebook next week, next update. And at that point, we'll check off the box, tell them it's good to go. Hopefully not spend 3 weeks talking about transparency issues on boxes.
Hopefully not.
And then we'll have the date.
Yeah.
So that date will be not as delayed as Hamamatsu has gotten at this point. It'll actually be tighter in on that delivery, but we don't quite know it yet.
We still don't know. Yeah.
Hopefully, we will either know it at the end of next week or about halfway through the week after that. So that's why we're getting cracking on the production on our side.
We may get the proof and it's awful. It's possible. We haven't had that happen yet, but
it has to happen for a first time at some point.
And I mean, of all the games, it would probably be Don't Look Back, right?
So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll film it and then just put up just the disappointment. We'll be like, oh yeah, this is so cool.
Just clickbait thumbnail on YouTube of us crying.
Yeah.
It makes
sense. It won't
sense.
even be clickbait though. We'll just be crying.
Just be real. We'd actually be crying.
We'll do that thing where it like hard cuts and it's like, hey there, Connor from the edit room. And it's like editing. And it's like, I'm still crying.
Yeah. I've not recovered from this.
But yeah. That's where we're at. We're just kind of in the midst of fulfillment right now. As far as our general updates go, not a ton on the horizon. Fireworks stands went out.
Those went out today.
We are wrapping up the piers and the trailer parks.
Yep. Those should go out next week.
That catches us up on MDF. And we are gearing up for mobile arms.
Mobile arms.
Mobile arms.
We need a mobile arms slide now. Mobile arms updates.
Not yet, but we do. Mobile arms, August 22nd, a few short weeks away. We are prepping and cranking out a lot of stuff for that. Pretty excited for it to hit. Mark your calendars. It is our next backroom project. We released a short little intro video on YouTube. If you want to go check that out to get a feel for what mobile arms is, a little bit of the lore in the background. We have these scripts written for the more in-depth parts of that. So if you see that, you say, wow, that was a cool overview, but I'd like to get more crunchy. Those are on the way. Don't worry. We're going to get them to you. We're starting to release these before the back room.
Yeah, which is nice.
First, so.
Yeah, we're trying to get ahead of it this time.
Hey, doing well. We also have on the horizon and wanted to...
little sneaky,
sneaky
teaser.
I don't know if this camera works.
Nope.
Well, we'll go to the old potato. For all you itchy mustachers out there.
It's the worst.
It's like it gets a little too long and then it starts like poking me.
Yep.
Anyways,
if we can. Oh yeah, look at that potato.
Look at this potato. If you've got a 3D printer and you've thought, wow, I wish I could have something absolutely grotesque to play Demonship on, do we have this set coming out for you? If you've wanted to print things that are almost questionable,
that's true.
On their Diablo level of gross.
Fleshy walls.
Yeah.
Blech. Yucky.
I'm pretty sure that's what that... Because every time we were playing it, he'd be like, oh, I hate this.
When I first saw it, I was like, that looks like it's that gross.
Like Mephisto.
Yeah.
Put a little zoom on there.
I'm glad y'all can't see this.
Yeah.
Do yourselves a favor and don't. Pretty yucky.
It is, yes, Geiger-esque. It is going to drop tomorrow. So get your 3D printers ready, fill up that resin, clean that FEP. I didn't have like a third point.
Yeah, that's all right. That's enough.
Fourth point. You guys got it.
Slice your files.
Get ready to slice your files.
Something.
Don't see it.
Look, you can buy it, just don't open it and look at it. It's very gross.
Keep like a towel over it. Wait, you guys clean your FEP. Sometimes it rips the FEP sheet and is counterproductive.
That's true.
Print it in the dark. Only play it in the dark. You have to feel your way through it. That's worse.
That's even worse.
That's
yeah,
worse.
don't do that. But you don't
Anyway.
have to paint it like that. That's a good sign.
Demon Ship STL is dropping tomorrow. Schrodinger's STL. That's great. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
From the top, wrapping up Hametsu production on our end. The book is still slated for the end of October, delivering to our doorstep. We have Demon Ship in and out of stock because we are just doing runs of it as we go. If you're one of 60 people that received the last batch of defective MDF terrain, we have already sent out those parts for you, and we apologize deeply. And when it comes to DLB, looking for the hard copy of the book, hard copy proofs of the pages of the book next week, which means we are about a week or two away from the delivery date being set for that.
Yeah.
And we are getting that in production now that we're wrapping up on the Hametsu tail end. Super Gross Geiger-esque STL Demon Ship set drops tomorrow. And Mobile Arms Backroom is dropping August 22nd.
There you go. That's it.
That's it. That's the short
That's
of
the
it.
update. Not a whole lot going on.
Normally these things go on for like an hour, so we can just
sit here and stare at the camera for an hour.
So I have a bond retainer in my teeth.
I do too.
At some point it broke. And every now and then I have to get there with the butt of a toothbrush and like push it down.
Doesn't seem good.
And every now and then it cuts the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
So you may be like, Connor, are you talking with more of a lisp than you normally do? It's because every time my tongue touches the back of my teeth, I get a little
Just
shock of pain.
little razor blade.
It's like little paper cuts on the tip of my tongue. Tip of my tongue is an interesting thing to say
when I can't make sounds.
I don't know. I've been using the butt of the toothbrush method for at least a decade now, and it seems to be
It was fine up until today, apparently.
until I said tip of my tongue. Tip of my tongue. Anyways, that's it. I didn't see any questions in. That was just, oh wait, is Demon Ship co-op or solo play? There was a question.
There was. I
My
completely
stalling
missed
tactic worked. I hope Wizard is still here and wasn't like, wow.
it. They just completely ignored me talking about his retainer.
Yes, Demon Ship is solo play, although there is co-op rules.
Yeah, there's a
in the
co-op
back.
mode in the game.
Yes, but it is supposed to be, in its intention, it was a solo micro game.
Yes, designed to play by yourself.
If you like the micro game, maybe we got something else. Maybe you should get in Malev the Shinobi's Facebook feeds, because he's got some interesting stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah.
I'm curious about a LAN mode I've heard next to nothing about.
Yeah, that's the multiplayer mode.
But we should play it. We should just play it on stream at some point.
Yeah, we should do that.
Um,
We'll have to build a kit. Oh no, we have the 3D printed one we can use.
we have the other one. We have the proto.
Malev has it.
It's sitting right out there.
Oh, then we have a second proto.
We have a
Because the
second
first
proto.
proto went to Malev.
Yeah, but we have another one, right? We have one that we use for photos.
Yeah. I
It's right
forgot
out
I built one for
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you much about it because I haven't played.
Malev might be live right now, actually. You should go ask him about it.
Maybe we should just raid him
There you go.
if he's live.
He was live earlier. I was watching him. I don't know if he still is.
Maybe we'll raid in and you can get it from the man himself
Yep.
instead of me giving you an almost answer. He's on the Be Right Back screen, but hey, it's good enough for me.
Good enough for me.
Anyone else has any questions? Get them in real fast, but we're about to raid Mr. Malev Shinobi. Thanks for hanging with us on this Thursday update stream. And we will see you next week.